Hi, my name is Jay Burney and I want to talk to you today about birds. Many, if not most, species of birds are in steep decline. These declines are due in large part due to man-made habitat loss, including that caused by climate change and inappropriate development, which does not value nature. Our region is so important to birds that it's been declared a globally significant important bird and biodiversity area. We share that distinction with places like the Galapagos, the Grand Canyon, the Florida Everglades, and the Niagara River Strait. So much wildlife depends on the Niagara River Strait, including birds. And fish. It's also been declared a Ramsar wetland of international importance. During the spring, in our international Buffalo Niagara region, many species of these long-distance travelers migrate through here. Many stop and breed here. Birds that breed here in the summer winter in the Caribbean, Central America, and South America. Many of the songbirds, including the neotropical warblers and one of our most beloved birds, the ruby-throated hummingbird, come to our area from Central and South America where they winter. They come to our area to breed and to repopulate. Most of these neotropical birds migrate at night. They've evolved over millions of years to navigate by starlight. Migrating at night allows them to avoid predators and travel in calmer conditions. Artificial light is relatively new, only about 125 years old. Birds are attracted to artificial lights. This results in collisions with buildings, towers, and windows. This results in the deaths of millions of birds just in the Great Lakes each year. Human-produced light sources, including street lights, tall towers, recreational lighting such as sports fields, and buildings, confuse and disorient birds. Birds have migrated for millions of years, and they've relied on the light from the stars for all of that time. Bright lights, windows, walls, and fog is a deadly combination for migrating birds. In our region, along the lake, including downtown Buffalo and the shorelines, and along the Niagara River Strait, each spring we see many overnight and early mornings with intense fog. The dense fog which blankets our shorelines and urban areas increase disorientation and confusion. Birds follow the light in the fog or toward the interior lit windows, and death results. Many dead and dying birds can be found in the streets of Buffalo and other urban areas during spring and fall migration. In Toronto, our Great Lakes neighbor on Lake Ontario, FLAP Canada, which stands for Fatal Light Awareness Program, collects and displays bodies of dead birds that have collided with buildings during the spring and fall migration seasons in downtown Toronto. The neotropical birds, including warblers, are very abundant during a few weeks in late April and early May. These are amazingly beautiful birds that depend on our area to continue to survive. A primary conservation strategy is to turn out the lights during the spring and fall migration seasons. The good news is that there are things that we can do to help conserve and protect our valuable natural resources, including wildlife, birds, and humans in the Niagara region. Education, advocacy, and hands-on projects are things that any of us can do. We can make ourselves into nature-friendly communities. We can make ourselves into bird-friendly communities. Oh, hey, what are you doing? Some communities and New York State have policies that encourage building managers to turn non-essential lights out overnight. The State of New York policy says state-owned and managed buildings should turn off non-essential outdoor lighting from 11 p.m. until dawn during the spring migration, April 15th through May 31st, and during the peak fall migration, August 15th through November 15th. In addition to benefiting migrating birds, Lights Out policy promotes sustainability and provides cost savings. You don't use as much energy. You can also turn the lights out where you live, and you can encourage your neighbors to do the same. Lighting standards can be adopted for communities that, for example, provide for safer for nature lighting. This includes things like covers on lights that point down rather than upward or outward. Outdoor lights that have motion detection offer reliable safety for humans. Communities can also adopt window standards. There are many ways to make windows less reflective. The City of Buffalo and really all areas along the International Niagara River corridor should adopt lights out policies for birds. This will make it safer for birds to migrate through here and to live here. I think that this policy should be extended to all public and private buildings, particularly those in major migration corridors like the Niagara River globally significant important bird area, which is also a part of the Atlantic Flyway. We must act now. We must act every day. The least we can do now during critical migration periods is turn the lights out. The good news is that we can do things about this right now. We can turn off the lights during the migration season. We can adopt window treatments that help birds avoid collisions. We can adopt policies in our communities, in our area, that help save birds. Most importantly, we can turn out the lights. There are so many things that we can do. Start with just turn out the lights.